Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another build video. Today I am bringing you guys the Hades build. The reason why I'm calling it the Hades build is Hades is Zeus's brother, god of the underworld. I just felt like that'd be a fitting name for this build. So getting into my stats right off the bat. So stealthed up, buffed. I'm sitting at 3880 spell damage, 39k max magicka, 23k health, 9300 stam, 1231 recovery. This is more of like a bombing kind of build. Out of stealth, I'm sitting at 3603 spell damage, so not bad. Really bursty setup. So getting into the gear that I'm using, so I am using 2-piece Vulcan Scoria. Now the reason why I'm using Vulcan Scoria is because it hits really hard now, especially if you have a lot of points into Elemental Expert. Mine hits for 9313 unbuffed. I don't know if I buff up if it makes it go any higher. And also I do believe that Vulcan Scoria is like Vicious Death in the sense that I do not believe that the meteor actually gets cut in half in PvP. It might, I'm not sure. I don't believe it does, but it might. So I got 5-piece Vicious Death, 2 daggers. They're both gold, both sharpened. I wanted swords, but they're really hard to find and they're really expensive, so I'm just going to use these until I can get some swords. Maelstrom Resto Staff, precise. The reason why I'm using the Maelstrom Staff is because I'm using regeneration. What regeneration does with the Maelstrom Staff, especially because I have really low recovery, it's giving me 481 magicka when I critically heal myself every 4 seconds. So that's really nice to keep your magicka up and your sustain up. I got 2-piece Torag's pack. Now this is to add a little bit extra spell damage to make me a little bit more bursty. Sometimes I do switch it out for 2-piece Archmage, which is really nice for the recovery. I'm just more of like a burst build at the moment. And then I got 3-piece Willpower. A little bit about the Vulcan Scoria. It only procs off of dots. So it's really good for Templars with dots, Magic DKs with dots, and also I found a way to make it really good with Magic Nightblade. You have to have bats because bats is now a dot. I do believe it actually always was a dot, but now Vulcan Scoria will proc when you have your bat swarm up. It will also proc off of Proxy Debt because Proxy Debt is now a dot. And say like I see a group of kids, I'll put a crippling grasp on one of the people in the group before I go in, because cripple is also a dot and it will also proc Vulcan Scoria. So going over my skills, Shadowy Disguise for the extra crit for my next hit out of stealth, really nice, a lot better than Dark Cloak this patch. Go Shadowy Disguise, you won't regret it. Crippling Grasp, really strong dot, really good damage. Zap Essence, it buffs up my spell damage. It also is an AoE magic damage, which is really nice. Concealed Weapon, another really good move. I love Concealed Weapon. It's kind of like Surprise Attack, doesn't hit as hard. Actually, it might hit as hard now because of the new CP setup. Lotus Fan, Soul Harvest, Rapid Regen, Healing Ward, Mass Hysteria, Proxy Debt, Merciless, and Clouding Swarm. I swear you guys will absolutely fall in love with this build if you guys use it, especially when you're bombing a group at the same time. When you go into a group of like 10 people and you proc your bats and then you see your Vulcan Scoria drop and you just drop everyone at one time, you're like, what the hell did I just do? Like, it's so insane. It's one of the best feelings that you could possibly get. So going over my champion points, I got 100 into the Magician for reduced cost. I don't have anything on my build right now that's giving me recovery, so that's why I'm all reduced cost right now to make all my moves cheap. 54 into Arcanist to increase magic recovery. 13 into Tumbling because you need a little bit for break free. 47 into Elfborn. 73 into Elemental Expert. And 47 into Thaumaturge. You can put a little bit more into Thaumaturge if you want to make your bats, cripple, and proxy hit a little bit more. I just like the Elemental Expert to make my Vicious Death hit more and make the Vulcan Scoria hit more. Really nice. Also to make all my magic moves hit harder. Going over my red tree, 35 into Hardy, 73 into Elemental Defender, 59 into Thick Skin. You guys can really set this up how you want it. I wouldn't put that many points into Hardy. I would focus more on elemental and thick skin, but have it a little even, just so you're good around any type of enemies that you face. I don't have any into there. So yeah, that goes over my champion points. One other thing about this build, because I do use 2 separate setups with this build. One is where I use the Valken Scoria. The other setup is where I use Kina. Now, if you're gonna use Kina, it's a lot harder to time your bombs right, because you have to do the double light attack to proc it, and it lets people see you. That's why I like using Scoria a little bit more. But if you guys want to just want that more damage, I'm sitting at 3785 on stealth, in stealth, 4076 spell damage, and it'll go up to like 4500 when I proc Kina. So that's another option that you guys can do with this build, is to run 2-piece Kina. You can also run 1-piece Kina if you want. If you guys are gonna run 1-piece Kina, I would do 1-piece Kina with a 3-piece Archmage. So like the chest, I think I have Archmage shoulders with me. Oh, I don't have them with me. Shoot. Yeah, well, you guys can do a 2-piece Archmage set for the recovery, and then do the Kina, which is really nice too for that extra recovery. But if you would just want the damage, I would just go straight up 2-piece Kina. So let me put on the Valken Scoria back on real quick. Torg pack and Torg pack and Valken Scoria. All right. So yeah, guys, this has been pretty much my setup. Tell me, guys, what you think about the build. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, guys, please tell me what you guys want to see in the future. If you guys want to see what kind of builds you want to see. If you guys want to see some more 1vx videos. If you guys want to see like some commentaries, let me know in the comments below. And also let me know your guys' setup in the comments, because I'm definitely always willing to try some new stuff. But thank you guys for watching. This has been another one of my build videos, and see ya.